Have you ever wondered how the foods we can't live without actually came to be? Potato chips, chocolate, the ice cream cone, chewing gum. So many treats entered our lives completely by accident or through unusual needs. Today, we'll take a journey into the surprising and fascinating stories behind the everyday snacks in our kitchens. Get ready, because Food Secrets is about to begin. The accidental invention of potato chips. Potato chips, crispy, salty, and beloved. Every year, billions of bags are consumed worldwide. But their origin? A complete accident. In 1853, in Saratoga Springs, New York, a restaurant run by chef George Crumb served fried potatoes. One day, a picky customer complained that the potatoes were too thick and soggy, sending the plate back. Annoyed, Crumb decided to teach him a lesson. He sliced the potatoes paper thin, fried them in oil until crunchy, and sprinkled salt on top. To his surprise, the customer loved it. What began as a joke quickly became a sensation. Soon, they were called Saratoga chips. By the early 20th century, they were packaged and sold commercially. Today, what started as one chef's frustration has become a global industry. Chocolate, from luxury to everyday delight. Now, let's talk about chocolate. Today, it's an affordable pleasure for everyone, but once it was a luxury only the rich could taste. For the Mayans and Aztecs, cocoa beans were sacred. They were offered to the gods and even used as currency. Back then, chocolate wasn't sweet. It was a bitter, spiced drink. In the 1500s, Spanish explorers brought cocoa to Europe. It became a fashionable drink among aristocrats, but its rarity and cost kept it exclusive to the elite. Chocolate was a status symbol. Everything changed with the Industrial Revolution. Steam-powered machines and new grinding techniques made mass production possible. By the 1800s, milk chocolate was invented in Switzerland, and companies like Nestlé, Lindt, and Cadbury emerged. Chocolate went from royal tables to every home. Today, over 7 million tons of chocolate are consumed worldwide each year, a once sacred and luxurious product, now an everyday joy. The ice cream cone's serendipitous birth. The ice cream cone, a summer favorite, was also born by chance. At the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis, ice cream vendors were overwhelmed by demand and ran out of serving dishes. A nearby waffle seller had an idea. He rolled his thin waffles into cone shapes and handed them over. Ice cream was served inside, and customers loved it. From then on, eating ice cream meant eating the container too. Billions of cones are still enjoyed this way today. Cornflakes, invented as medicine. Cornflakes, a breakfast staple, weren't originally meant for the morning table. They were created as medicine. In 1894, Dr. John Kellogg, who ran a health clinic, wanted a bland food to help patients with digestive problems. He baked boiled wheat until it turned into crunchy flakes. Later, he tried the same with corn, and it was even tastier. What began as a health remedy quickly became a popular breakfast cereal. Today, millions of people start their day with a bowl of cornflakes. Ketchup, once sold as medicine. Think of ketchup, essential for burgers and fries, but it has a strange past. In the 1600s, there was a Chinese sauce called ketchup, made from fermented fish. Europeans adapted it, eventually making a tomato-based version. In the 1800s, this tomato ketchup was sold as medicine. It was advertised as a cure for digestive issues. Of course, today it's not a medicine, but over 650 million bottles are sold each year, making it one of the world's favorite condiments. The sandwich story. Sandwiches, perfect for work, school, or picnics, actually began as a gambler's invention. In the 18th century, John Montagu, the Earl of Sandwich, was so absorbed in his card games that he didn't want to leave the table to eat. He asked for meat placed between two slices of bread. That way, he could keep playing while eating with clean hands. Soon, others copied his style, calling it a sandwich. Today, countless variations exist all around the world.
Popcorn and the movies, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of the movies? Popcorn, of course, but at first, popcorn wasn't welcome in cinemas. In the early 1900s, theaters catered to the wealthy and considered popcorn too messy and cheap. But during the Great Depression, it became popular as an affordable snack. Theater owners realized selling popcorn was a great way to attract audiences. Now, popcorn and movies are inseparable.
The history of chewing gum. Finally, chewing gum. Modern gum has sweet flavors and minty freshness, but its roots are ancient. The Greeks chewed tree resin. The Mayans chewed chicle, a natural rubber. In the 1800s, an American inventor used chicle to create a more durable gum. Later, sweeteners and flavors were added. That's how chewing gum as we know it was born. Today, billions of packs are sold each year worldwide. As you can see, many of our favorite foods were born from accidents, misunderstandings, or simple necessity. Potato chips from anger, chocolate from luxury, the ice cream cone from a practical solution. These stories give us a new appreciation for what's on our plates. Next time you open a bag of chips, bite into chocolate, or make a sandwich, maybe you'll remember these curious tales. If you love learning about food secrets like these, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because the world of food has many more stories waiting to be told.